may go down as one of the best of all time.
Tries to set up a screen. He's going to be hitting down inside the 20-yard line. And guess who? Von Miller.
Can they play their best on the biggest stage? And that's what Von has done.
In the pocket is Newton. He pumps. The ball's knocked out of his hands. It bounces around. And I think Denver's got it.
He's not just a one-dimensional pass rusher, so that's what makes him great.
Denver brings 6. Dalton steps away from pressure but can't get away completely, and Von Miller's got a sack. There's the first sack of his career.
But Von's the type of player that you really don't know if you can play football anymore when you're practicing against him.
Rivers drops the throw, 5-man pressure. Rivers is going to be hit and sacked back at the 30-yard line. That's Von Miller.
Like I tell people all the time, he's as great of a player as he is, think about practicing him every day when you're in training camp.
Von Miller forces Ryan out and grabs him and sacks him back at the 15.
Fortunately, Gary Kubiak would give him some days off, and we would be like, oh, we can play football again.
They rush 4. Newton pumps once, in trouble. Tries to step away from Von Miller and can't do it, and Miller's got another sack. That is his 10th of the season.
One time I was playing against him at the Chiefs, and he hit my hands away, and he laughed before he went and got a sack. Ha-ha! And then he went and got a sack. And then later when I came to the Broncos, he goes, Ryan, he came up to me and goes, Ryan, you gave me that sack against Kansas City, didn't you? You gave that to me, didn't you, Ryan? I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, Von. I gave it to you, but you could always count on Von to be ready to play. And his energy and excitement, is a lot of the reason why we won the Super Bowl in 2015.
Brady at the goal line will be hit by Miller and sacked. Brady in the pocket will be hit and down he goes. Von Miller. Brady takes the snap. He's going to be hit and sacked back at the 28. Von Miller and DeMarcus Ware.
What makes Von Miller a special pass rusher is, first of all, his athleticism. Him being able to get off the ball, bend around the corner, and meaning like dip up under the tackles, but have a change of, I call it the toolbox. Being able to spin, being able to do a stab technique, power technique. He's not just a one-dimensional pass rusher, so that's what makes him, great, but also the tenacity. He doesn't stop when the ball snaps. He stops when he gets to the quarterback.
Broncos bring pressure. Von Miller's got him back at the 10. There's the all-time mark for a single season worth of sacks. 5-man pressure. Here comes Von Miller. Miller's got him. Von Miller with a left arm. Rivers takes the snap, looks right. Protection starts to break down, and he's going to be sacked back at the 20.
I was fortunate to be teammates with him his second year in the NFL, and so far his best year in the NFL. And he had an unbelievable year that year. But you talk about a guy that it can just wreck a game.
Von Miller with the sack of Tom Brady. The ball was knocked loose. Brady's hit and pulled down, and there's Von Miller again.
He's got the speed, he's got the athleticism, but he reminds me of a couple of my other former teammates, Dwight Freeney and Robert Mathis. He's got a lot of different moves. He can use power, he can use speed, he can use quickness. He's got it all.
4-man rush. Wilson a deep drop. Now bounces around, tries to split and pull down, and that's Von Miller.
When he first came out, I was just amazed by the things that he did on the football field, his ability to get past those huge offensive tackles. It's not like Von is, 6'5", 300 pounds. Von is like, 6'3", 240 pounds, and he's going to get some huge guys, but and you can understand when he beats them with his quickness, but then when you see him put an arm out and push them back to the quarterback with one arm, you got to realize that he understands leverage and has an extreme amount of strength in those big, thick thighs of his, man. There's some guys who have some sacks who are way up there, Bruce Smith and those guys. But man, if he stays healthy, continues to take care of his body, the sky's the limit.
Von Miller with that sack has become the all-time leading sack artist in Denver Broncos history. Second and 10, Brady from the gun. Throws, pass, going to be intercepted. Von Miller at the 20. He fell down, but he's got the ball. Our 4-man rush. Newton in the pocket. He's hit and sacked inside the 5. The ball is free. Denver's got it. Touchdown, Denver.